Today, our second day of doing solving a system of equation by elimination. Our goal for this one is we'll be able to identify and solve a system of equation having one solution, no solution, and infinitely many solutions. We already did this the day before with the one solution. So let's see if you still remember. I write down all the three steps right here. So let's go ahead and try with one of this problem. So the first step going to be identify a zero pair. So take a quick look. We have x and we have y. Is there any zero pair right here that we can take a look at? Oh, nope, there is not any. So let's go ahead and make one. So we go ahead and look at the two variables. Which one looks simpler to you? Well, in my opinion, this one looks simpler. Why? Well, we have 3x and 2x. So it's obviously smaller than 5y and 3y. So let's go ahead and take care of this. How can I make this into a zero pair? Do they have anything in common, or the 2 go to 3? Not really, right? So for the example, I'm going to chain both of them by multiply each of them. So I'm just going to multiply each of them by the opposite number. So 3 I'm going to multiply by 2. And 2 I'm going to go multiply by 3. I'm going to do this for all of them. Now, but wait a minute, something's not right. In order to be a zero pair, if you still remember the definition, they have to be same number. They have to have same variable, same number, same variable, and they also have to have opposite side. So by doing this, we don't have opposite sides. So right here, instead of doing that, I'm just going to multiply by -2. And I'm going to distribute for all of them. This will change my equations a little bit. So my equation number 1, equation number 2. I'm going to have -6x. I'm going to distribute 2 over here as well. It's going to give me -10y. The equal sign stay the same. I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to multiply from here to here as well. -2 times -7 is going to give me 14. Alright? So that's going to be my first equation. I will do exactly the same thing with the second equation. This time I multiply by 3. So let's give it a try. So 3 times 2, 6x. Okay. Here we go. And then I have 3 times 3. It's always easier to multiply by a positive number, right? But we always can do this. So here we go, 9y. And then I multiply this. It's going to give me -12. So check. Step 1 is done. We already have an identifier zero pair right now at this right here. Let's go ahead and circle them. So my zero pair, as you can see, is -6 and +6. So I'm done with that. Step 2. Alright, I'm going to add both equations. I'm going to add both of them. The purpose of adding both of them, just so, as you can see, -6 plus 6 give me a big 0 right here. So goodbye, see you no more. Here we go. That's technically 0x. You see, that's the idea of zero pair. But goodbye, we don't have to worry about it. And then we're going to add -10 plus 9 is going to give me -y, or just 1y, whatever you would like to write. So here we go. 14 plus -12 is going to give me +2. Okay. Some of you might like to put a 1 right here if that would make you feel easier, then more comfortable. You can more than welcome to do that. -10 plus 9, -1. Now at this time right here, we're going to add both equations, which we already did, and solve. Solving means you solve for the variable. Our variable right here that we want to solve for is obviously y. And if you can see y by itself, not really, right? So we're going to solve for y by getting rid of what number? -1. So as you can see right now, we're going to get rid of -1 by doing the opposite of multiplication. Boom, divided by -1 on both sides. Boom, here we go. So you got this. This cancel out, giving me exactly what I want. What is the variable we're looking for right here? Y, right? So we're going to have y, and it's equal to divided by -1, giving us -2. I'm done with y. Is my story over? Nope. I'm going to have step 3. That's going to be plugged in. When you plug it in, meaning you are trying to find the other variable. What variable are we looking for this time? We are going to find x, right? Make sure you know. We already got y, then we're going to find x. We have equation number 1, equation number 2. Would x look simpler to you? Right here it doesn't make such a big difference, but I still only gonna go for the smaller number, so I don't have to do too much work. So I will pick equation number 2. Here we go. Let's go with me. Boom. Here we go. We got this, and then we also got this. All right. So now I'm going to plug it in what I already know. Knowing that I'm looking for x, I'm just gonna rewrite this plus 3. We are looking for y, as you can see, and we already have the value of y, which we already found right here. That's going to be -2. So I'm just gonna plug it in this guy right here, okay? And then everything else stays the same. So I'm gonna put equal. All right, you okay right here? We're doing good, awesome, right? So it's gonna be 2x plus, or actually 3 times -2 give us -6 equal -4. Gonna solve for x. What can we do to solve for x? What is my target right here? My goal is to have to solve for x, right? So keep x. I'm gonna get rid of +6. So I'm gonna +6 on both sides. Boom. So what do you get? So when I +6 on both sides, this gonna give this cancel out again. Bye bye. See you no more. Leaving me with 2x. Run out of space, but we will make space. -4 plus 6 gonna give it 2. All right, almost there. Our target are really close. So what can I do right now to have x by itself? So circle my target. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the 2. Divide by 2 on both sides. Bam. What's gonna be my final answer? I'm going to have what I want by itself. That's the x is equal 1. So as you can see right here, always write your answer in a coordinate if that's what usually they're looking for. My x is 1, my y is 2. In this case, as you can see, we exactly have how many solutions? One solution, right? This is a scenario that we have one solution. One value of x and y that can satisfy both of the equation right here. Little break right here. I'm gonna move on to number 2. I'm gonna pause right here just a little bit, and you give it a try, okay? Step 1, step 2, step 3. I believe I can fly. All right, 5 minutes later, you probably already done this on your own, so I'm gonna move on. So step 1, we are going to identify zero pair. Any zero pair right here, look at x. Ooh, look at this, something looking good. We have 2, -2, opposite sign, positive, negative, same number. Boom, circle. Whoa, look again. Is there any other zero pair that we see right here? We see this one too. Positive 2, -2. Whoa, what's wrong with 2? There's only 2 in here. It's a good thing, as long as it can help us. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay, so we're done with identify zero pair. What's gonna be our next step? I'm gonna add both equations, right? Let's go ahead and add them. You're gonna see something interesting right here. 2 plus -2x gonna give me big 0x. I have a lot of space, so I can write a lot now. 2 plus -2 again. Oops, it's another big 0. Whoa. And then a plus -5 is going to give us +3. I am extremely happy. Do you know why? Because pretty much there's nothing else I can do. 0 plus 0. How much is that? Anything times 0 technically give you 0, right? Because 0 times x, 0 times y. So technically this is a big 0 right here. Wow. How come I'm happy? Because if you look at this, 0 equals 0. Does it make any sense? In the world, does it make any sense that 0 equals to 3? No, not at all. Not at all. So here we go. So this telling us that we're not gonna be able to find any solution. So this is a no solution. No solution. And I'm extremely happy because I don't have to do anything. I even put a smiley face. So as you can see, for this scenario right here, we are having no solution because 0 equals 3, it makes no sense. So my conclusion is you're going to have a system of equations. Not all the time that you can solve a problem, right? Sometimes the problem can never be solved. You just have to live with it, or you just have to accept that, well, there's no solution that we can do. So, but one thing that I would like for you to notice, if you ever see any type of system of equation, and after you've done everything you possibly could to find a zero pair, and the answer coming out looks something like this: 0x plus 0y, bam, equal a number. It could Could be 3, could be 4, could be 5, could be 6, any number. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a red color just so you can remember. Red and green. Merry Christmas, everybody. So 0 plus 0x plus 0y equal a number. You always, I guarantee you 100% that you go into got a no solution scenario. And I will talk to you in just a little bit how does that look with the graph, okay? But right now we're just going to accept with this that if you ever come up with a situation in which 0x plus 0y equal a number, boom, we're going to say what we're going to say. I assume I hear you because I'm talking to the computer, but I assume I hear you saying no solution, okay? So here we go. Alright, we're now moving on to the last one. We're going to do exactly the same drill. Stay consistent, guys. If you follow the same what? Oh my god, I forgot what I need to say. If you follow the same step, you will never get lost, okay? Just follow it. So now, I'm going to try this. I'm going to identify 0 pair. Oh, I already saw some 0 pair. Negative 2x and 2x. I'm going to circle. Circle in telling me, oh, I got a 0 pair. And then I have negative 4x and positive 4y. Okay, so that's another 0 pair. Oh, look, something nice over here. 10 and negative 10. That's another 0 pair. Wow, what's wrong with this question? That is so many 0. Who cares? As long as we have that, we're good to go. So what is the next step? Add them up. I'm going to add both equations, correct? This plus this giving me 0x. Okay, whoa, something awesome. This plus this also give me 0y. And this plus this give me 0. Whoa, this is a lot of 0. We can do something about it. Let's go ahead and 0 times x give me 0. 0 times y also give me 0. 0 plus 0 obviously give me 0. 0 equal to 0. Do you think this statement is correct? Yes or no? Say something. Here we go. And I assume I hear you say yes. 0 equal to 0 is true. This is a forever true statement. Just like this. Forever false. If this is a forever true statement, that means do you think you have solution or not? Yes, you do. This one is a yes. Not only one solution, you're going to have ton of solution, and then we have the word infinitely many solution. Okay, here we go. Infinitely many solution. So how can I recognize? How can I recognize a problem? And when I see it right away, even without thinking, I already know the pattern. I know right away that the answer is going to be a many or infinitely many solutions. So you know that you have something look like this. 0x plus 0y, bam, it's going to give you a 0. Now look, I'm going to change the color this time just so that we can remember. 0x equals 0y, okay. And then here we go. It's giving me a number, but this number is 0. Then this is going to be forever and always true. And since it's true, it's going to have infinitely many solutions. Okay, so these are the 3 scenarios that we're going to have to do with the problem from now on. We're going to take a break right here. I'm going to get some water, and then we're going to move on to the next question. Okay, I already did this question previously, and then we try to find the solution by actually solving it. How about if you have a graph? How can you tell if a system of equations have solution or not? And how many solutions do they have? Either just one solution or many solutions. So as you can take a look right here, the way a linear equation looks, which you already know, that's a line. So if it's a system, that means you have more than one line. So let's say 2 lines at least. In this case right here, we do have 2 lines in here. And what kinds of line do you see in here? They are parallel lines. So what happens to parallel lines? Do they ever meet together? No. Big no. So for that reason, you are going to have no solution. How about these 2 lines? Do they ever meet? Do they ever cross? Do they ever intersect? So the words are very popular. You will see that intersecting line. So here we go. And this line, they are meeting together. How many times did they meet? 1 time. Just like people who cross your path, right? And get to know you and meet you. So we call them intersecting line. And they are intersect at exactly 1 point. Therefore, you are going to have 1 solution. How about B? There are 2 lines that overlapping on top of each other. These two lines are meeting. How many points do they meet? Do you think they meet here together? How about here? How about here? How about here? How about here? Wow, so many of them. I lost count because there's a ton of points on a line. There's so many of this. So for that reason, we have infinitely many solutions. This is infinity. So this kind of like a visual demonstration just to help you be able to see how many solutions a system of equation have. Okay. Oh, okay. So we are done with that. We are moving on to this one. Practice make better. I believe it's not gonna make you perfect. You're not gonna get better overnight. You're not gonna get better by the next time I see you, maybe virtually or in person. I don't know yet, but you will get better if you keep trying. So give it a try right here, and at any time, send me question if you have one. So this one right here gonna be a very interesting question. I really like this question because you actually going to see a lot of this question in SAT or ACT because it's a little bit tricky. But we're gonna get over this together. Okay, we're gonna get through this. So here we go. The very very important thing, make sure you read the question. So let's read with me. In the system of equation below, K a constant. Do you still remember what constant means? Constant mean 1, 2, 3, 4 as a number. All right, here we go. And then x and y are variable. What is the value of k? Will the system of equation have no solution? I highly recommend you always highlight the keyword. The rest, who cares? But just highlight the keyword, okay? So in this question, they're looking for k, question mark, and then the keywords in no solution. Now we are having this system right here. As you can see, everything look good, the number look great, but then one thing we don't know is k that we need to find. Still, whatever it is, trust me, if you follow these steps, you should be okay. So step 1, identify zero pair. But do we have a lot of option in here? I have x and y. Which one is easier for you to start with? Would it be x? Not really. What bother you with x? I hear somebody said K. Actually, nobody said that, but I just pretend I heard someone. So that's going to be Y, right? Why is it easier to deal with? Because we already see both numbers. So I'm just going to multiply. We're just going to do real quick right here by looking at the number. Does 3 go to 6? Yes or no? Yes. How many times does 3 go to 6? 2 times. With that being said, I'm going to multiply 3 by 2. It's going to give me 6y, but I also need an opposite number to give me a zero pair, right? So I'm actually going to multiply by -2. I'm going to change my equations a little bit. The first one have nothing changed, so I'm just going to rewrite the first one the way it is. But the second one I'm going to change, and it's going to be looking a little bit new. So here we go. So -2 times -4 is going to give me ax. All right? -2 multiplied by +3 is going to give me -6. Why did you see that? Did you see something awesome right there? Here we go. -2 times 4 is going to give me -8. So I already see zero pair. What's going to be in this case is y. I'm going to circle that. I love to circle them. Big O 0. Done. Step 2, I'm going to add both equations. So I'm going to add both of them. All right? So I'm going to add both equations. This going to give me 0y equal 1 plus -8 is going to give me -7. Wait a minute. I would like to talk about this. I'm going to change color just so you can see better. Remember, if you look back to the note, what make a system of equation no solution? We got to have something like this. 0x plus 0y got to be equal in number, right? What? We are so lucky to already have that. We already have 0y and we already have a number. Meaning, to make this become a no solution, this gotta be also a 0x. Do you agree? Yeah? Yes? No? Maybe? I assume it's a yes because I'm talking to myself, you know. So this is going to be a yes, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing it correctly. So in order to make this a 0x, meaning if you look at k and you look at this, what can I add with a to make this become 0? I already have positive a. So what do I need to cancel a? That's going to be the opposite. That's going meaning I need to have a negative a, right? Because I have ax right here, then I need a negative ax. Zero pair, you know it's all about zero pair. So meaning in this case, My k value going to be how much? Tell me. My k right here is going to be -8. Bingo. I got my answer. B for the best. Here we go. So to summarize this question, I really hope you always refer back to the no. We are looking for no solution. And anytime you have no solution, you're looking for something like this. 0x plus 0y equal a number. Any number doesn't matter, whatever number in the world. Because the idea is at the end of the day, you want to combine they equal 0 and 0 equal -7. Oops, make no sense. Bye-bye, so wrong. So we can't do that. Because 0 cannot equal to -7. For that reason, you're going to have no solution. Okay? So that's question number 9. I would like to do one more and then we should be done for the day. That should be question number 13. I really hope that you can pause the video right here. I'm going to tell you the answer anyway. You already know the way the video go. However, if you pause it, do it yourself first. That will make so much better so you can check your answer in a little bit with me. So assume that we already did all of that. Let's read the question together. In the system below, who cares? K is a constant. Oh, I do care. This is a circle. X and Y is a variable. Okay, we know that. Not anything new. But what are we looking for? The value of K. Good. Will the system of equations have infinitely many solutions? Okay, here's a big keyword. And it's so big keyword, I'm even highlight them. Now you're gonna help me out. If this is an infinitely many solution, how does the system gonna look like? Do you remember? It's gonna be 0x plus 0y. It's gonna be give you not a number this time. I'm gonna give you 0 because when at the end of the day this is 0 equals 0. That's it forever true. It's like a fact. Okay, here we go. You are you, me are me. The truth. So we need to have something like that. So let's go ahead and change our variable. We're going to do the same thing again, step 1, step 2, and step 3. Remember, I don't have it right here anymore because I want to test if you still remember it or not. So here goes step 1, identify 0 pair. Is there any 0 pair right there that's obviously for us to use? Unfortunately not, but we can do something about it, right? And the only thing variable we can do right here is the x. So let's change x. Ask yourself again, does 3 go to x? In my bed, does 3 go to 12? Yes. How many times? 4, right? So we are very lucky that we already have the opposite side. So right here, I'm going to multiply the first equation by 4. Let's do that. Let's do some change. Given me with -12x, I will do the same thing over here. It's going to give me plus 4k, 4 times k, 4k, 4,000. Here we go. Boom. It's going to give me this equal -36. All right. Now, I have my second equation. I have not done anything about it. So I'm just going to rewrite. I like to write the color right here so you can see easier. And then equal 36. Okay, what is step 2? I'm going to add both equations. All right. I'm going to add both equations. I hope that you should all remember this by now. This is going to be the drill that's always going to work. Trust me. So here you go. Boom. I'm going to circle the 0 pair that I see. So I see -12x plus 12x, big O 0, lovely. And then right here, I also see another one. Wow, so look like they are helping me out, giving me something very close to what I need. So I already have 0x, I already have y. I only need this to be 0, correct? So meaning I also need to be 0. Okay, so let's just look at these two only. I have plus 4ky. Actually, you don't need to write the plus, but since I already wrote it, I'm just going to write it. Plus 4y. I need to make this equal 0. Do you agree? I'm going to add them together to give you 0. So what can I do? What can we do in here to make this equal 0? This is -4. And this is 4k. Alright? We want to make it so -4. So how much k have to be? So when you add them, it's going to give you 0. What do you think? How much k? I'm going to put right here. See -4, meaning opposite of -4. To think about opposite of -4 is 4, right? I already have 4. So meaning what number k have to be? K have to be 1. Because 4 times 1 is just 1. Okay? So if you added them together, it's going to give you a big 0. Smiley face. Okay? So here we go. K is going to give you 1. That's the answer for this. I really hope it makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense, that's fine. Watch the video again, and if still doesn't make sense, it's okay. What I call ask me a question, and then I definitely will go over that with you. Maybe we can do a virtual Zoom or something like that. Okay. All right. I hope you all have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.